hypersonic missile is in the air, and this is basically what this mission's all about today. 3,670 knots. It's a fast boy. Hello guys, and welcome back to Sea Power, naval combat in the missile age. Do bear in mind that this was recorded during early access and therefore is subject to change. Sea Power is now available to everyone, so check out the game using the link to the Steam page in the description. In this one we are going to be playing a mission again made by Cent. It's called Hypersonic Blitz. If you have any missions you'd like me to play, make sure to post them in my Discord, link below. Let's read the description for this one. The Soviets have occupied the Canary Islands, and our intelligence agencies have reported to us that the Polkovnik Gagarin, Admiral Lazarev-class battlecruiser, armed with the latest of the Soviet hypersonic technology, is patrolling around the Canary Islands, the SSN-28 Spectre 505NM. That ship must be sunk. Unlucky for the Soviets, we have our own hypersonic weaponry, the RGM-110B Tempest. They still think that we are developing our hypersonic missiles, but they will learn today that our weapon is fully operational. Command the US Missouri and 4 of our latest destroyers, the Barcelona class. These destroyers are carrying 8 RGM-110Bs each. The USS Boston, an LA class attack sub, has been patrolling around the Canary Islands waiting for orders. There is a Soviet supply convoy that needs to be sunk. So this particular scenario is using a few mods, which is introducing the hypersonic missiles and the VLSS systems on these ships, which is very cool. So the Barcelona class, and we are going to be going up against quite a large fleet of Soviet ships today, but we do have this exceptional weaponry to use today. So we have the Missouri, which is equipped with its standard Tomahawk missiles. We've got the ones that can target ships, we've got the ones that can target surface contacts, and then all of the Barcelona class, which each have 8 of those RGM-110s. So, gonna be a very interesting mission. We have quite a lot of aircraft hanging about as well. We have ourselves some EA-6Bs. Very cool. We have the A6E intruders. These are carrying laser-guided bombs. Then we have an armed bizjet, which has an AM-39 Exocet, 2 of those. Very interesting. And then we also have ourselves an AWACS plane. We're going to go ahead and turn on the radar on that, and that's going to reveal a lot of contacts. We also have the B-52s coming in. I'm going to get the front one to put its air search and surface search on. Alright, first things first, I might want to check what this contact is here. It says it's most likely an airliner, but we'll go check it out just in case it is not. And then we're going to want to start identifying these different ships. So we do want to start launching some helicopters. We'll go ahead and do that. They can spread out and give us some better information. So we'll just launch one from each. We'll go find out what's happening. We do have the Boston here, which is a Los Angeles class Flight 1. It is at periscope depth, so I was considering putting the periscope up so that we can maybe identify what this is. Most likely a merchant vessel, but hopefully the periscope can see it. We can. Very nice. It is a British merchant ship. Okay. I'm bringing the periscope back down. I'm going to stay at periscope level so that we can fire harpoons potentially. We haven't completely identified what these are, so maybe we actually want to put up our ESM mast.
Raise the ESM mast.
And that might give us a bit more information. Alright, meanwhile, we're almost identifying whatever this is. Our helicopter should be launching any second now. There's our fleet. Absolutely beautiful. We have a lot of high-tech weaponry here. We have the RIM 66. This has a 105 nautical mile range against surface, I believe, and then it's like slightly shorter versus anti-aircraft. We of course have the land targeting tomahawks. We have the harpoons available, standard harpoons. We have of course the Tempest, which is the main focus of this mission. We have ourselves the Sea Lance, which is a standoff anti-submarine missile. And we have some torpedoes if we need them. So a lot of different tools at our disposal. We also have offensive jammers on these, so able to prevent enemy missiles from causing us issues. Alright, the helicopters are away. Let's go ahead and spread these out. So I'm going to go to like maybe 1,000 feet. We'll do surface search on. I have no idea if there's any submarines that we've got to worry about, so I might have one drop some sono buoys in front of the fleet. We'll have this one head over here. I might keep that one low, and we can have it go and identify what that is. When I tell it to visually identify, it moves up to 1,000 feet anyway, so that's fine. Let's make sure we get rid of that waypoint. So that goes and drops its sonar buoys. We can have this one just head straight ahead. Okay. So any better idea on what these are? Rogov, Udalai, Slava, Alligator, Robusha. Okay, so it's mostly, looks like landing stuff. Maybe. It could be landing stuff with a Udaloi though, which would be pretty bad. Maybe 2 Udalois. This is a Kadakashin or Klivak, so they're all pretty nasty for us to deal with as well. Okay, interesting. So these P-52s, they are loaded with a lot of harpoons. Each of these will have 12 harpoons. That is a lot. Okay. Let's just turn on all of their radars. Maybe that will give us a better chance of identifying stuff. They have pretty good radars. The AWACS is on its way. We'll just have that come ahead of the fleet for the time being. So what's the sort of range here anyway? Let's have a look. So we're working from, that's like 200 nautical miles. Interesting. Oh, we can see what they are. They've been identified. Okay, so nothing too scary. These are Rogov class and alligators. Okay, and we still don't know what the thing is behind, but this vessel, most likely a Kadakashin or Kvak, so just an escort basically. That's what we would want to knock out first if possible. What I could do, how about we test one of our missiles. We'll send a Tempest to the Kashin, because we can now see that it is actually a Kashin. And the Kashin is relatively good at anti-submarine warfare. This one actually mostly anti-air focused, the Kashin. Okay. Does have anti-submarine mortars. It's got the Goa, which is only a 16 nautical mile range. That's going to have a hard time. It does have set 65 torpedoes. Okay. These vessels introduce a number of new technologies, including gas turbine engines, ASW helicopters, and NBC protection. It does have a helicopter as well. At least it has a landing pad. I don't know if they're that like opens and then the helicopter's underneath. Or if it maybe just sits on top normally. Anyway, our hypersonic missile is in the air, and this is basically what this mission's all about today. 3,670 knots. It's a fast boy. Very, very fast boy indeed. That's going to close on the Kashin very, very quickly. And honestly, once the Kashin's dead, I think it's pretty much a turkey shoot with the Los Angeles. We can launch our harpoons and take them out. Oh, we have air contacts we're going to have to keep an eye on. The identification here was just an airliner. Imagine you're an airliner and you see out of the window this thing with some Exocet missile on it. I'm not sure you'd be too confident. Oh, these are enemy aircraft. Su-24s, most likely. So actually no threat, I don't think, to the A6s, although I might want to be a bit careful here. We'll stay away from them for the time being because we don't know if they maybe have any air-to-air armament. We don't have any air-to-air armament, so we'll have to take it easy. The main thing that we got to wait for is the AWACS to get close enough to identify a lot of these forces. Well, there's a Udaloy over here. Okay. Interesting. And we also have a Tarantul, Grisha, and something else on that side. Are we in range to launch? We are. Actually, I'm going to ceasefire those. We're going to use the one on the left, so that is number 2, to fire 3 harpoons at these Tarantuls. Our hypersonic missile is getting very close to the target. It does not take long at all, considering we're playing on 1 speed. That's travelled a very long distance in an extremely short amount of time. You know, I guess that is the purpose of the hypersonic missile. It's also going to defeat countermeasures very easily because it moves so fast. So the missiles are being fired at it now from the Kashin. But you can see that it just flew past that so quickly. And straight in it goes. The Kashin up in smoke, getting hit by a missile with that much payload at that speed is nasty. So these are indeed Su-24s. You've got a wing of 5 Su-24s. It looks like they're carrying King bolts. Those King bolts? Yeah, it looks like King bolts. Or cannons. It looks like cannons, actually. Yeah. 5.4 nautical mile anti-surface. Okay, not too much to worry about there, since we can engage them at 100 nautical miles with our ships. And it doesn't look like they're carrying any air-to-air, so we can be a little less careful with the intruders. Let me return this one to formation. So. Alright, I might launch a missile at the Udaloy. We'll see how that deals with a hypersonic missile. So they come out the front here. We also have like the VLSS at the front that launches the RIM 66. Oh, we have another bunch of ships up here. Alright, we found the Lazarev. There it is. The upgraded Kirov with the hypersonic missiles. So the Spectre. 505 nautical mile range. Oh no. Okay. Well, we better get the first strike in, because we've identified where they are. They obviously don't know where we are, otherwise they'd be firing. Let's get these hypersonic missiles away. I'm going to send a volley of 8 to go and knock out the Lazarev. We'll salvo 8. That's not the right thing. These are the ones I want. We need to take out that Lazarev ASAP. The Sovrameni, does that have any upgraded missiles on it? Doesn't look like it does. That's not as much of a problem, although these missiles will still have long range. Like the Sunburn's still 130 nautical miles. The Slava's going to have the 297 nautical miles range. So those we still got to worry about. How are we doing with these? Are they going to get into range? Possibly. I don't know if they're going to get shot down before they get too close. This hypersonic missile hopefully doesn't hit the merchant. Oh no, that merchant's right in our way. I guess we'll see. Hello merchant, don't mind me just launching a hypersonic missile over your bow. Imagine you're the captain of this ship and you see that flying towards your radar. You would be shitting bricks. Will that defeat the Udaloy's defense? Let's find out. The Udaloy should be pretty good on the defense, but I think it's only just tracked it. It's only just tracked it. It's only just started firing. The first missile goes up so late. Oh, but the missile missed. I guess that's one thing. They're going so fast. They're actually pretty likely to miss. That's insane. They got close enough. So I think we're happy to fire a couple more. Maybe try and hit the Sverdlov here as well. This is like a light cruiser, right? With just guns, pretty much. Yep. Okay, but these are our hypersonics heading up straight towards the Lazarev. And realistically, they would fire back on the track with their missiles, but I'm not sure they're going to. I would like to engage with my Los Angeles class. Now that we know that these guys are over here, I don't think they have anything long enough range to engage the submarine, other than their helicopters. The Silex is only 27 nautical mile range, and they're way further away than that. The helicopters are like further down here, so I don't think we need to be worried about those. I think we just start launching at the Alligator. We'll go Alligator, and we'll go Alligator. So cool watching a Los Angeles fire these. Very cool. How are we doing on range against these SU-24s? Yeah, so the RIM 66, you can see the red line changes when I hover over the aircraft, and they can target ships at a much longer range, I think, with those missiles than they can the aircraft. It might also be altitude that's causing the shortening of the range there. Oh, well, that just zoomed past this K8. That K8 below, just watching these zoom past. Might not even see them in time, just hear them. That'd be scary. We watch the Lazarev try and defend. Oh, look at that. It's just launching so many missiles. Are we gonna hit? We might hit the Sovrameni. Sovrameni's in front. Oh, did that actually hit? Oh, it did! Straight in. They're going so fast you can barely see them, but that's another one. Straight into the bow. Another one. You can barely see them come in. Oh, what's going on with that missile? Wow. They're so fast. Wow, the Lazarev just got absolutely obliterated. There's no way that survives. Took multiple hypersonic missiles straight in the bow. It's gonna just explode the whole way down the ship. Alright, how are we doing with the Udaloy over here? Yep, that one got hit. How about the Sverdlov? The Sverdlov also got hit. Yeah, so our two missiles on that side taken out. We got the harpoons coming in on the Tarantals. Now, if you want to play this mission for yourself, I will make sure to leave a link to the page in the description, to the Steam Workshop page. Just make sure that you do download all of the required mods in order to play it, and activate them on the main menu before you jump into the mission. So these are the harpoons from the Los Angeles. They're coming in to kill those ships. Oops, sorry, managed to click away at just the wrong time. And there goes that one. In we go on this one. Oh. Perfect hit there. This alligator. Missile coming in for it. It's coming in from up high. There it is. Lovely hit. The Rogov also taken out by one harpoon. All three of those taken out. I'm going to wait for them to sink and we'll launch the last couple of harpoons to sink the last two. Because otherwise what will happen is the harpoons might stray and end up hitting one of the ships that's already on fire. Alright, here we go. Harpoons coming in now for the Tarantul, the Grisha, and the other Tarantul here. Might have to send a couple more. These B-52s, they're getting very close to just unleash on those guys. Beautiful stuff. There's so many merchant units around here. I'm a bit worried about friendly fire. Okay, those SU-24s are slowly coming into range. Alright, see if the Tarantals can kill a harpoon. Shouldn't be too difficult for them to do so. I do want to fire these B-52 harpoons sooner than later. Maybe I can pause it. We'll pause it and do it and turn these away because I don't want them to get too close to the air net. But we also want to watch the harpoons hit the ships potentially. So we'll go ahead and launch, say, 8 at the Udaloy. We'll do 8 at this Udaloy. We'll do 8 at the Slava. And then we can do another 4 at the Sovremeni. Alright. Keep an eye on the Tarantul so we can watch those go in, but these should be launching their harpoons soon. There we go. Oh, look how many they're sending. Oh, it's beautiful. Whoa, don't crash. Okay, they don't actually hit each other. Whew. My immersion. Okay, the harpoons coming in. Up they go. There it is. 2 of them went straight for that Tarantul. This one coming in. The Grisha looks like it's going to get away with it. Oh, the correction. Right on target. That Tarantul is toast. Okay, this one hasn't fired yet.
Track 7039, salvo fire. Engaging track 7037, salvo fire.
This one didn't fire either.
Whip it away. Engage track, engaging. Whip it away. Whip it away.
Well, at least these missiles, they are pretty much as fast as the bombers themselves, so it looks like they're all going to stay together. Look at this on the map, just that blue blob of missiles floating towards the enemy. The only one that's going to be a bit off is this one. Okay, has the Rogov gone down? It hasn't gone down completely yet. We're going to wait a little bit longer for those to sink, and then we'll try and hit the last two.
Whip it away.
Let's make sure this one... Actually, I might not return it. We might just have it stay over here and provide radio. Oh, we're going to be close enough to fire these missiles now. Yeah, okay. Let's engage these Su-24s. I'll send 2 at each. That is awesome. The VLSS systems able to launch so fast. Incredible. Do I have a spare AGM? Probably should have saved one for launch of the Grisha. Because now I'm going to have to send a hypersonic missile at it. And I don't think it's going to hit because it's so small. But we'll try. Thing is with a hypersonic missile, right, because it's going so fast, it needs like a bigger target to make sure you actually hit it. Alright, here are these traveling very fast. I mean, these are going, what, 4,300 knots towards the Su-24s. There are 5 of them. We only targeted 3. See how many we can take down in one go. There they are. Oh, the chaff threw off a couple of them. Will it throw off all of them? It did! Wow. Absolute fail. You hate to see it. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm gonna do it again in just a moment. Leave a little gap between the two, so that if the chaff throws off the first lot, it might not throw off the second lot. Right, we haven't needed to make use of the jamming on the prowlers. What do these have? Okay, they've got anti-radiation missiles. So I guess it's for this. Actually, if we've got ground targets to fire at, we might as well launch some Tomahawks. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, we'll launch some Tomahawks at the ground targets. I'm just going to pause it for a second.
Engage track. Rehound away. Track 70.
Okay.
3, 5.
Perfect. We'll launch the next. Yeah, that's pretty submerged now. I just think in this game, when the ships go underwater, it looks so awesome. Other than the fact like the stuff sticks to the to the top there. Got some godlike straps. But yeah, like ships underwater, thinking like that, it's just insane. We've actually got 5 minutes till we can fire another harpoon anyway, so gonna be plenty of time. But we didn't see if I shot down any Su-24s. It looks like there's only 2 left. So easy to get distracted by things in this game.
Engage birds away. Track 716. Engaging weapon. Engage track.
So responsive. It's so cool.
2, 3.
Look how quickly they fire it. Right click. Instantly fire because of the VLSS system. It's so cool. It's like firing extra for fun.
6, 8 is classified. Hostile helo. Contact faded. Track.
Let's fire another hypersonic at the Grisha.
Engaging track 7028.
And we'll keep an eye on the Su-24s this time.
Track 702.
Or at least the missiles heading towards them. And he actually gonna hit?
716.
Oh, one dead. One dead. Will the last one hit the mark as well? No, it didn't. Oh, that one went down and crashed. That actually looked pretty cool as it crashed. Fortunately, didn't see the hit. It's they're moving so fast. It's actually kind of hard to keep track of them. The SU-24 is moving out of our range, which is unfortunate. So I might have to just hold off there. We will tell that to just cease fire, but it stays in formation. Oh no! It's heading towards the merchant ship. The Galicia doesn't have a big enough radar echo to hold the bearing of the Tempest, so we're actually going to end up losing that by the looks of things. What can I do? I mean, maybe we use the Falcons to... Black Falcons, as they're called here. I mean, I know that they are intruders, but yeah, maybe we have to use the laser guide bomb here to kill the Galicia. Did we hit the Rogov? It looks like we might not have. I'm sorry, Mr. Merchant Ship, but you're gonna get absolutely blasted. Oh, it looks like it already soaked one. Maybe the last one went into the Merchant as well. Oh no. That's some some unfortunate placement there from you, Mr. Merchant. I apologize. Especially after already hitting them once. And the wall of... the wall of harpoons is on its way. Hopefully we can finish off the remainder of these. I mean, without their hypersonic missiles, they are sitting ducks for my fleet. We'll make sure to queue up the launch onto the Rogov and the Alligator. Sorry, Mr. Merchant. That's gonna tank my mission score. Big time. Oops. I guess that is the trouble with these active homing seekers, is that they can accidentally hit the wrong target if it has a bigger radar echo. Yeah, active radar homing. I was just double checking that that's how they work. So, active radar seeker that is activated after following a pre-programmed route and is capable of flying a search pattern with deceptive maneuvers. I wonder if that's modeled in the game. Like if you fire, like, say I fire one here, and then like that. It will fire there and then go here. Maybe. I mean, the second one just kind of followed my second order. Doesn't look like I can give it a flight path during flight. Well, at least the merchant's out of my way now. That sunk so fast. I can send a missile to kill the Galicia. Would have been absolutely savage if it failed the mission on me. Alright, looks like we're already heading ahead flank, so that's fine. Do you want to shoot down these Ka-27s? Unfortunately, no way to do so at the moment. Alright, the missiles are being fired. Very nice. And what is going to be cool to watch is all of these ships in the distance here, launching all of their countermeasures throwing up missiles like crazy in order to shoot all of these down. It's gonna be mental.
Air, contact detected.
It's good we've got a decent spread on the locks,
Contact
so
faded.
that's nice. Sometimes if there's like a radar echo that's particularly bigger, then something might not take as many hits. Like the Udaloy here is taking a lot less hits than the others.
Contact faded. Track.
It might mean the Udaloy survives, but we can send a Hypersonic to finish it off.
Air, contact
We'll let the B-52s have their day. Look at them all start to fire in the distance. It's so cool.
Contact faded. Track.
Just watching the fleet fire off like that.
Track. Multiple.
This is one of the best things about CPAT for me, is like the detailing from a distance.
Contact faded.
The way they've managed to scale this game is incredible.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track.
Oh no, that one missed.
Hostile.
Will the ones hit the Udaloy though? That's the important. Like all of these need to kind of hit the mark, because there's only like 3 of them. Nice, big hits.
3-9. Multiple.
Big hits. Sovereign, are you gonna get hit? You are not gonna get hit. Wow, okay. The Udaloy here got absolutely pasted. This one, the Slava,
Contact faded.
you got some coming in. They're going up.
Track. Hit track. 7-0-3-7.
Oh, you see them all flying in there. That Slava got hammered.
Contact
Still more coming in. The Sovereign, one of the Sovereign is absolutely fine. Slava's fine.
Contact faded. Track. Buoy away.
I say Slava's fine. Slava's on fire. It's still firing though.
Faded. Hit track. 7-0-1. Contact faded. Track.
I'm going to put offensive ECM
Track. 7-0.
on the Glacier here,
Track. 7.
and then we're going to engage that
Track.
with the
7-0-2-8.
bombs.
Engage track. 7-0-2-8. Track. 7. Contact faded.
Alright, we're going to have at least one of these hit the Sovereign. I guess it doesn't really matter, like we can use the hypersonic missiles a little bit more. It'd be really cool.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track.
Is it going to dive in? No, he got thrown off by the chaff.
Contact
Okay, well, a lot of those ships are in a very, very bad state.
track.
Considering how many harpoons were shot down, starting to wonder,
Hit track. 7-0-3.
like, if we hadn't have fired that many, would they have actually broken through?
Detected.
Who knows? Alright, so laser guided bombs moving into position. They have a pretty short range, so we'll be waiting a while. That red circle is the range there. So we've got to get within like 10 nautical miles. Looks like both of these got hit. Possibly. The alligators definitely got hit. The Rogov, maybe not. We'll launch
Engage track.
another one at the Rogov.
7-0. Bulldog away. Track. 7-0.
Guys.
4.
Okay, I think it's hypersonic missile again. So hypersonic missile at the Sovereign, please.
7-0-3-6. Bulldog away.
Maybe we fire 2, just in case.
Engage track. 7-0-3-6. Air. Contact detected.
Now I have to like laser designate this.
7-0-2-8. Unable to comply. 7-0-2-8.
I'm assuming they will automatically laser designate the bombs. I could also launch a strike at it.
Engage track. 7-0-2-8. Whip it away. Contact faded.
We'll lock onto its radar. The explosive on that should be good enough to take out a Glacier. We'll watch the bombs go in as well.
Contact detected.
Then fly through the clouds. Absolutely gorgeous. That missed. The main reason it's going to miss is because it's kind of targeting the radar mast, so it's kind of small.
Contact detected.
Look at that view. Very cool. Alright, Harpoon coming in for the Rogov.
Contact faded. Track 7242 is classified. Hostile helo. Air contact detected.
Trying to keep an eye on like two things at once here, because I kind of want to see the laser guided bombs get dropped.
Multiple air contacts detected. Contact faded. Track
Oh no, it missed. Adjusted at the last second there. We'll have to get this to fire one more.
engage track 7004. Miles away.
Well, there they go. There's the Grisha. Oh no.
On station. Track 7247 is classified. Hostile helo.
Will they hit the mark? Let's find out. Oh, it looks close. Oh! Oh no. That creature just got absolutely pasted. That was insane. Oh gosh. Incredible. Alright, well, these Tomahawks are still flying towards the ground targets. It looks like we're waiting 1 minute 30 seconds to fire the last one. I mean, we could send some torpedoes at them, to be honest, but we'll wait for the Harpoon. The Hypersonics, meanwhile, are heading towards the Sovrameni, which is now completely on its own, as the Eudoloi has gone up in smoke. The Slava is also sinking. The Eudoloi is, yep, already well underwater. Here we go. It looks like I'm speeding up the game. These are moving so fast. Oh, oh, no chance. Oh, one shot. That one destroyed it completely in one go.
On station.
Well, that's that fleet dealt with. This fleet's dead. Are there any more that we got to deal with? I mean, we got to kill the Rogov. I probably want to try and shoot down these helicopters. Looks like it's actually multiple Su-24s alive. Okay. Well, they're just hanging out over there. There's not really much way for me to get to them, so hopefully I don't need to kill them to complete the mission. What's the range on these? Not too far.
Roger. Turn 3. On station.
I don't have any... I was going to say we could maybe use guns, but these don't have guns today. But I mean, the B-52... We could fly by the Ka-27. I have done this before with bombers in this game, where we fly past a helicopter and shoot it with a rear gun on the way through. Always a pretty cool one to do. Obviously completely unrealistic, but very, very funny. If this doesn't work, we can launch a hypersonic at the Rogov. There's not really any targets left around it. I think it's just the alligator that's sinking. Hopefully that doesn't throw off the Harpoon. I would fire a hypersonic preemptively, but I don't want it to like swing off and hit the merchant behind. Because those things have some crazy range. Like this is 428 nautical mile range. If I zoom out, look how far that can go.
Contact faded. Track.
Because we're here just south of the Canary Islands. We can fire well past them.
Multiple air. Contacts detected.
And we can see all these airliners flying around. Tons of merchant vessels. I like the way that the mission's laid out. Pretty simple in terms of difficulty, but I like how complex this is. I mean, obviously, the idea is that you want to avoid hitting the merchants. So in this case, you know, using a hypersonic and hitting the merchant, oopsie doopsie. Alright, here it comes. Chaff has been launched. Will it throw off this one? Doesn't look like it will. Oh no, not again. Alright, it's hypersonic missile time. What I'm actually going to do as well is we're going to get the B-52 to move towards the island, because there's definitely targets we can hit with Tomahawks. What height is this? 1,000? We send the bomber down to 1,000 feet and drive by the Ka-27. Look how fast that's moving across the map. And my helicopters have barely made it towards where the enemy positions would have been.
Multiple air contacts detected.
Like I said, I can always launch torpedoes maybe if I need to, but I actually have to wait for the tubes to be ready regardless. Speed it up a little bit. I want to speed it up too much because sometimes it can break the triggers of the missions.
Buoy away.
We'll just do it ×2. That's going to make this travel twice as fast. It's already going super fast as it flies over the bow of that merchant ship again. That poor merchant. Getting spooked every time.
Air contact detected.
Has it lost target?
Track. Air contact detected.
Hopefully it locks onto the Dogrov and not the merchant behind.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Multiple air contacts detected. Air contact faded.
It looks like it has locked successfully.
Contact faded. Contact faded. Track.
If I then send 2 after this, I swear one will go into the merchant behind. There it is. We'll slow it down. Okay, this is 1 speed to confirm. It's so fast. Yeah, that's that is a bad time. That is a very bad time. Huge amount of damage. Those poor chaps on the side there. I have a feeling they might be very dead. Alright, and there it is. The last ship hits. As soon as that sinks, think we might be done. Really just depends if I needed to shoot down these SU-24s or not.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded.
These Tomahawks heading towards land-based targets.
Air. Contact detected. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. MCON, secure all emitters. Radar eye. Contact faded. Track.
I'll bring the ASM mast back down.
Track. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track.
The ship is looking worse and worse as those fires continue to go, so that's good.
Air. Contact detected. Track 727.
Well, looks like the SAM site's trying to engage the Tomahawks.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track.
Will it be successful? Maybe not.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track.
I'll hit one of the tail launchers.
Air. Contact detected. Track. Set buoy away.
Mr. Logov
Contact faded.
going under.
Contact faded. Contact faded. Track. Air. Contact detected. Track 728. Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track. Air. Contact detected. Track 729.
I'm just over in the distance.
Contact faded.
Like, on the shore here, just, you know, having a nice holiday. Oh, burning ship in the distance.
Track 729.
Alright, is that it? We can always check. We can go to escape, exit. Yeah, okay, so we've completed the mission objectives for the things. Decisive victory. Cool beans. Well, that was very fun. Really enjoyed that. Sovremeni, 2 Udaloys, the Lazarev, and Slava gone down. This thing, I'm curious how effective these 505 nautical mile missiles could be. Incredible. Alrighty, well, yeah, that is it from me for today. Let's go ahead and fully exit. And we'll see that we destroyed so many ships. 2 SU-24s in the end. 3 Ka-27s got shot down, and a Ka-25. SA-10 tail launcher was destroyed as well. And then all of our ships obviously survived, but I lost a lot of score because I hit that merchant. So otherwise I think it would have been 1,000. Regardless, really fun mission. Definitely go check it out for yourselves. It is called Hypersonic Blitz, and I'll leave the link to the Steam workshop page in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.